I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No filter, I got no filter.
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.
Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night Hangouts. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Miss Krista is trying to log on. She's having some issues. So while we're waiting for that, Willard, what's the word? What's the word? Any flight times in this since the last time we spoke?
Dude, I haven't flown in I don't know how long. You know, I the first flying I ever went to without flying was up there at Purdon's. Not a single freaking flight, and I still haven't flown.
Why?
I don't know, man. Just haven't done it.
All right.
I don't know.
Nick J. Life with Nick J. How's it going?
I'm good. Waiting on all these storms to come in, but we're good.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. No flights in a week. Can you believe it?
That's hard to believe. I don't know where Scuba. I was just about to introduce Scuba, and he left.
He bailed.
He bailed.
He said, I'm out of here.
There he is. He's back.
Oops. Don't click that button.
Oh, boy. Bushcraft, Texas, what's going on?
I have no idea what's going on.
Krista, what's going on over there?
Oh, I'm not hooking for whatever reason.
You're not hooking. I hope
That's
not.
what I heard too. I heard the exact same thing.
I heard.
It's good to
I'm
know.
not connected.
You're gonna have to get a second job, Shane.
Yeah, hooking job wasn't bringing in much money either, just so you know. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Too much.
All right, Steve, I was going to bail out of this and call you and talk to you about how to set this up. But now that we're live, I can see it here. Go to, what do I need to go to?
Yeah, you go where the video is actually showing live, and you'll have an edit button, and you can go down and change various settings as far as slow chat or, only subscribers can chat. You can set it to subscribers can only chat after they've been subscribed for 5 minutes, which usually that one will work. And because then nobody can just flood the channel. So that's what I usually set it to.
Slow-mo.
Yeah, not slow mode. Do subscribers only, and then tell it to only do it if they've been a subscriber for 5 or 10 minutes, and then that'll stop any kind of flood.
Okay.
Yeah, so last week we got hacked.
Yeah.
We had 18,000 viewers.
Yeah, rated. Yeah.
And everyone was chatting and everything. It was just like, wow. Some guy came on and he said, hey, it was a new guy. And he said, hey, can we mind if I bring on a few friends? And we were like, yeah.
He brought a few.
And all of a sudden, man, all hell broke loose.
Yes.
While you're messing with that, Shane, I'm going to show some here. There's a when you're doing a search for whatever on YouTube, how you can filter it, like paramotor stuff for the last day or this week or whatever. So, but there was one that kind of caught my attention. It's not a paramotor, but still, and it's short. Present and share screen. Yeah, there we go. You figuring it out, Shane?
No.
All right. Well,
They're busy tonight. They don't want us.
so can you see that?
Yep.
All right. I'll turn that. So this guy's just hanging out on his balcony. It's in Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta.
Storm's coming in. That's all rain out there and lightning, and this parasailer's stuck. It's so windy they can't reel him in.
Oh, he's on a
Dude, he's
parasail.
naps. Look, dude, he's got him scared as shit. Is everybody panicking? Trying to help.
Ain't got time. Trying to figure out shit.
Damn, he's going. Oh shit! Holy fuck!
Did they cut him loose?
My God!
No, they didn't cut him loose.
He
Oh.
broke loose. He's gone.
Hey,
He's gone.
dude! They
He's
just
gone.
lost that dude.
Yeah, they just lost that dude. He said, "He gone."
I wonder where he
They gotta be
landed.
on
Oh
the
my
next
god!
page.
No, this translates to paramotoring too. I mean, there's a moral to that story, I'm sure. But yeah, that he hit the
Yes, check the
cable
weather
snap.
before you take off or go parasailing.
He gone.
Gone.
I hear
So Bill posted a new video. We're gonna have to check it out after the show, Bill. Why would you post it at exactly 8 o'clock?
Yeah, that's where everyone is. Now we know they're all over at Bill H.
They're watching Bill's video, man. Tell you.
Figure it out, Shane.
No.
Well, hey Steve, I hear there's a flying coming up here real soon.
There is a flying coming up the 18th of September through the 22nd, but people usually show up like the weekend before. Now, checking the weather right now shows very unfavorable conditions, and not rain wise, but wind wise. Now, I think it's too early. Obviously, a lot of times when they go to predict the weather, it's way off anyway. Shane can tell you that. You get a forecast down in Florida and they say it's going to be raining like crazy. You get there and it's perfect sky and perfect time to fly, which may happen this time too. But Soar the Shore is on the eastern shore of Virginia. It is in between the Chesapeake Bay and the ocean. It's basically one long strip of land. So when you take off, you literally have water on this side and water on this side, and nothing but a gabillion, which is less than a gazillion, but not quite as much as a shit ton, of fields that you can land in. There is outs everywhere, and there's not like very many power lines or anything like that to run into. So that's always good. There is soybean fields, so it's perfect for Shane.
Oh, yeah.
In a small stream.
When is this?
This is September 18th is when it's technically starts, which is on a Wednesday. But people usually, if the weather is going to be halfway decent, they'll start showing up the weekend before. The airport manager, Gordon Campbell, really cool guy. He said, we're welcome anytime we want to come. And it's the only airport on the east side of the United States that has a north and east, north, south, and east west runway. It's like a big cross. So yeah, you can see right there from that picture, there's water on either side. And there's also Hog Island out there. You can see on the right, which from what I understand, Ryan is coming down from Pennsylvania, and he's going to have a chase boat, and we're going to fly from Campbell Field over to Hog Island because there's a house out there. It's an abandoned house, but it's a really nice house. But apparently nobody lives there because, if bad weather comes, you would be in bad shape, be over on Hog Island. But yeah, you can see from the photos. Look at all those fields. You can't land in a bad spot.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Yeah, we'll find it. So this is Campbell Field here, and it's
Yes.
okay. I'm assuming that based on where it's at there, it's pretty lined up with the prevailing winds.
Correct. Most of the time the wind either comes, which I think the north is up to the top right, and then south is going to your bottom left right there, and then east west goes across. You'll see a green strip that runs over mainly by the trees right now. The trees right there, you can get some rotor from those trees. So we usually go over to the middle part of the green and take off from right there and don't have any issue whatsoever.
Well,
But
over
that-
here?
Yes, over in that area. Not the small area, but that big green area, because it's a lot bigger than what you think. So we either take off there or we go down to that bottom part of the north-south runway, and that's just a long strip that you got plenty of room to take off of. The man spent like 40 grand of his own money to have the power lines buried that were at the south end of the airport. He literally took his own money and paid to have the power lines buried under the ground because pilots were complaining, hey, you got power lines at the very end of your runway. So he had them buried, which I thought was cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
like-
really nice.
I like to just turn underneath them so my body swings under them. It's
Yeah.
I like to just pretend they're not there and be surprised when they are.
so with this fly-in,
Mhm.
now, Scuba, did I hear that this guy, you bring food or donate?
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. So what usually happens is there's two people. John, who usually is the one that organizes the event to start it off with, he flies a gigantic trike, and him and his wife cook some of the best food you've ever had. And also Dee Dee and her husband Dwayne come and they cook a bunch of food. I've never had to bring food. I'd love to help out and bring some meat for them to cook, but they usually have so much that it's honestly, you're just bringing spare at that point. I mean, you can bring your own food, obviously. You could bring firewood. We have cookouts all the time. They do karaoke at night. Then he does this gigantic bonfire where everybody just throws all kinds of wood in this giant pile, and we have a huge bonfire on Saturday night. So it's pretty cool.
I will not have any wood there because my wife won't be with me. But
Oh, there's a pill for that.
what's it gonna do me if she ain't there?
FaceTime's for
Flashlight? I don't know. But yeah, the good thing is the fly-in's completely free. The only thing that costs money if you're coming from the south going north, there's a between $14 to $18 toll that you have to pay because you have to cross a 17-mile bridge to get over to the eastern shore. If you're coming from the north, you're basically coming down through Maryland and you just drive right in. There's no tolls or anything that way. But the other one is a really long bridge that goes underwater like 3 times. So they got to make their money back somehow. And that's how they do it. But if you have an Easy Pass, that works there. No problem. You can go right through with your Easy Pass.
Or a Sun
Sun
Pass for
Yeah,
Florida?
or Sun Pass. I'm pretty sure Sun Pass works. All those work. Easy Pass, Sun Pass, and then Georgia has, Georgia's is the Peach Pass, I think. So, yeah.
So what do you get for $18 that you don't for 14?
The difference between the 18 and the 14 is off season. So
Jesus.
when it's in season, it's
Yes.
$18. When it's off season, it's the 14. And I think we're in that week, the second or third week of September, it just switches over to off season. So it should be $14. And then it's like $7 to come back across the other way within 24 hours. Now, if you wait a couple days and then come towards that way, not going away, but come towards, and it's another 14 or $18. But going out, it's always just like $7 or $8 to leave.
Hey, I just want to say I happened to just look at Krista's screen over here. I saw me. You guys are lucky. You're welcome. I said to myself, man, that's a good looking guy. Oh, that's me. Never mind.
Crazy.
Anyways, Charlie, show everybody your
I'm
mohawk.
hoping I can fire my cannon. Daryl, I don't know which cannon you got there, but I don't see why not.
Oh yeah, Daryl Woofy. He's got a cannon. Last time,
Get her down.
I think it was where was that? It was in North Carolina, the one that's just coming up. Easy Pace.
Yeah, oh, Easy Pace.
Yes.
That's Virginia,
Yeah.
but it's way on the west side of Virginia.
No, wait. Is it Virginia? I guess it
No.
is. It's right across the border, isn't it?
Yeah.
From North
Are you
Carolina.
sure about that?
It's over by Richmond, right? To the west of Richmond, Virginia, from what I
Well,
remember.
Well, it's in towards the middle of the state and very, very north. So I thought maybe it was just as you cross the border or close to the border there. I know there's a Dairy Queen there. I can tell you that.
Yes, you do. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
Oh, well, that just kills my high. I forgot.
Martinsville, Danis.
I forgot.
Martinsville, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to Easy Pace yet, so I can't give y'all any feedback. I do know that I've heard from many a pilot that Eastern Shore is their favorite place to fly. They come back every year because it's their favorite place. Now, I haven't been to Dave Purdon's either, so I can't get. If you're looking for mountains, Eastern Shore is not your place. It is flat. So yeah, there's no mountains.
No, well, I will tell you, Easy Pace. I've been there once or twice.
She said it's flatter than her ass. Okay.
Easy Pace is challenging because every field that you think you can fly into has a power line
Oh,
or
wow.
two. So I will tell you, it's a great place. It's pretty. I enjoyed the 2 times I was there,
Mhm.
but to me, it's a little, and I'm not putting this place down by no means. It's a little challenging if you have an engine out, is what I would tell you. It's a lot
Oh, okay, gotcha.
lots of trees.
Your favorite.
Yeah. That's the
Which-
thing. What was it? Yeah. When I fly on the Eastern Shore, that was my first flying I ever went to. And it made me feel a lot more comfortable knowing that if I did have an engine out, I can pretty much land anywhere I wanted to. So that was a good thing. There's a lot of outs. You'll see whenever you get there. If the weather holds out, please let it hold out, please. Oh, he's gone. Look, he's already gone. Hell.
No, he just went to check the front door.
Okay. Shut the front
You
door.
got to make sure he got enough time to get there.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, John, if there was more Dairy Queens on the Eastern Shore, we could get Will to come. But, you know,
Tony asked how many Dairy Queens there were in the U.S. as if I would know, but I did Google it. So 4,319. So your chances of hitting one's pretty good.
yeah, I know there's a Royal Farms gas station when you first start to come into town. Then there's a lot of nothing. I haven't went like north of the Eastern Shore, so I don't know what's up there. I know there's a grocery store, there's a liquor store, anything like that you can find. I haven't really seen anything like McDonald's or anything like that around there, so it's pretty. There is a McDonald's. Okay, there is a McDonald's. My bad.
No.
It looks
Mm.
beautiful.
Hey,
I
How
think
you
that's-
getting?
I think that's
Oh, you
one
get the
thing
GoPro
that pilots tend to do. I mean, I'm speaking for myself actually, but you kind of fall into a rut of hitting the same exact fly-ins every single year, and after a while, you already know what to expect. And yes, it's beautiful and all, but if you limit yourself, you might, miss out on one that you like even better. And
Well-
it's not like there's not a whole bunch to choose from now. We got a lot.
Right. There's a lot. And Bill brings up a good point about that GoPro 10. From what I've heard on the GoPro 12, which is a new one that just came out, they have taken away telemetry data when you record. So if you're one of those pilots that like recording your flight and then going back and adding like your altitude and your miles per hour and all that, it takes it away when you are recording. So I don't know why GoPro decided that was a good idea. So they're saying buy the 11, don't buy the 12 because they took that feature away, which that sucks. It turns off the
I don't know what-
GPS basically.
I don't know why they would take a feature away like that. I mean,
Right.
they know that's going to piss people off.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, it might be the one thing you use consistently.
They could probably fix it with a firmware update. Okay, we turned it back on. Our bad.
Yeah, right. Well, oh, sorry, babe.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I've been there, but haven't flown there. Water, water, water. Yeah, it's so weird because when you're on the ground, you can't really notice it. But as soon as you hit the air, you can see everywhere, all the water. And I've been such a punk. I haven't flown over to the beaches yet, but I'm going to this time if it's nice.
It looks like it's all rural there. Are there any towns?
No, it's pretty rural. There's a lot of farms, So, depending on when they harvest, it's mainly cotton and soybeans. That's the main two crops that's grown over there. So, I'm telling you, Shane will be fine.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
As long as it's no more than a mile, 1.7 miles, I'll be all right. I can come out of there.
Right?
If it's 1.8, I might have trouble because I can tell you right now, I did not have much left in the tank.
I think you would be able to get further if you didn't have that hill at the end. So I think you can do too.
Just read your comment, Greg.
Hey,
you got it, man.
That takes a lot of stamina to be able to carry that motor on your back 1.7 miles. Whether it's through soybeans or around the side or whatever, that's still a long way to carry that motor on your back. It just is.
Well, the thing that got me was the hill at the end. Like I was just like, and it sucked because as I was walking up, it got dark inside of the woods and you couldn't really see nothing. I was just like, are you kidding me? It's uphill. Like I should be going downhill. And no, I'm going uphill just as another little added salt to the wound kind of thing. I was like, really?
I think the worst part of it is that we decided to climb Ravens Peak the very next day after he.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you know at Dave Purdon's, there's a nature trail that goes up 500 and something feet in elevation in 2 miles. Yeah, we decided to do that the very next day.
No way. I'd have been like, hey, Nick, you got one of them e-bikes? Because
It wouldn't have gone.
It wouldn't, yeah.
It wouldn't have made
no.
it.
it can't make it up there? Really?
No. You're almost at one point or a couple points, you're almost on your hands and knees crawling up.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, I thought it was like a nice, smooth trail.
Yeah, we would have taken the bikes if we could have.
Oh, in a heartbeat. Actually, at the very entrance, it says no e-bikes or one wheels or whatever.
Well, Angela's here, so there can't be a football game on right now.
Oh, well, there is a debate.
There is a debate.
And she texted me today, and no joke. She says, are you having this show because the debate's on tonight? I'm like, there's no debate. We're having this show.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no debate. I know who I'm voting for.
Yeah, I already know who I'm
Yeah.
voting for, yeah. So I don't care who mumbles and bumbles and makes fun of one another. Doesn't matter to me. What and I explained this, and we're not getting into politics at all.
That's right.
For me personally, whoever can help me make an easier living, whether it's tax breaks, this, that, if I can get my paycheck and have some money left over, that's who I'm going for. I don't care if he or she is an asshole, a jerk, a criminal. I don't care. They're all at some point to get that high up in politics. You have to do some dirty stuff. So for me personally, who's going to help me? That's who I'm voting for.
I think he's talking politics. It's sounding a little politicky
A
there.
little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Now let's move on. Do you guys see my wall back here? Got some drywall patches going on.
Is that where you're going to put your Trump 2024 sign?
Negative. That's where I'm going to put some floating shelves because I took the other one. That's where the TV used to be.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember in any of our other past lives, we would be sitting with our backs to the TV, and over here is the mirror on the wall. And then that's actually Gage's room there with the window that's covered up. So the TV is now behind us, or behind you guys, or in front of us, however you want to say it. And last night, I went ahead and moved because I had the plug plugged in down below with the cord hanging. So I put a outlet behind the TV, so all the cords are hidden. So on Friday, I will go and pick up how many dollars worth of material?
I don't know. I have it in my car.
Well over $1,000 of material, so I can put shiplap in this room. I can paint it. I've got the I have a 12 pack, but I think I'm only putting 8 recessed lightings in here. I did want to ask the chat. In the chat, do you guys think it would be interesting or not if I literally, and I'm not meaning interact with you guys, I mean just set a camera up in the corner and go live, and whatever I'm doing, you guys would be interested in watching that? If you are, great. If not, I
You
don't.
gonna be on a ladder?
Oh God, yeah.
Is there a chance you fall?
Yeah, Will.
Okay,
You want
watch.
to? Hey, Will, you want to show them how well I walk out of a shed?
Do you have the video?
No.
Do I have the video?
No, there is no video.
Isn't that great?
The camera. When I got up and stopped crying a little bit and got the tears out of my eyes, I looked up and I go, man, that camera. I need to change that camera. It hasn't worked in years. That's the one that Krista got caught. Krista got caught.
Shane shows everybody that video when I fell.
Oh, dude, listen, I would have posted that stuff on my TikTok. That was a good one.
So, you know, the other big flying that's coming up is Endless Foot Drag. I know Kramer's going to that one.
Oh, Kramer.
I bet you there's some good outs around that field, too.
Paramom wants to know, what do you call a cow with a twitch?
You got this, Shane.
Twerking beef? Beef jerky. Damn it, I should have got that one.
Oh.
Yeah. What did he say? Twerking beef?
He was close.
Hey, why did the man fall into the well?
He didn't see that well?
He didn't see that well.
Hello, Daniel. Welcome.
Daniel!
What's up, Daniel?
Daniel, you're working on that Airstream, correct? Isn't Daniel the one doing the rebuild of the Airstream?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to wait 40 seconds for his answer. Well, 40 seconds plus however long it takes him to type yes. That's me.
Or no.
Or
I need to-
no.
Are you doing tongue and groove or are you doing shiplap?
Doing shiplap.
But
Okay.
it is tongue and groove.
But
So,
it's a
both.
I need to buy a cargo trailer and then go down and see Will so he could help me build that thing out. Because
You're so pretty.
I know Will's done it before. So
Y'all get a room.
Hey, I've done it too.
Why? We have a trailer.
We have 2.
Hey, by the way, on a serious note, which state has way less women than men?
Republican states.
Utah.
No, you said way less. women.
Way less women than men.
Alaska.
Nah, Scuba got it. It's Utah, 70%
Really?
Mormon.
More men.
More
Oh.
You have to sometimes draw her a picture.
I was literally expecting this to be a real question.
I know.
Really?
So I'm like,
Daniel said it's not him with the Airstream. There's another Daniel doing an Airstream, and I cannot remember for the life of me.
Angela said Alaska.
me too. Thanks.
Tony said Alaska, only because he copied from Angela's
Now,
Right.
test paper.
I feel this is a trivia question and not a
I
joke.
love that picture.
Thanks.
I don't have that picture.
Yeah. So I know that Kramer's going to EFT. Anyone else going this year?
That's too far. I can't.
It
Where's
is
it at?
far. Yes.
Where's it at?
And it's not on the way to anything.
Lone Star. There's no football talking going on here, sir. Hey, if you guys are interested in football talk, Lone Star's Lounge is absolutely on point with the football. Angela, look up Lone Star Lounge. You and Tony would love it, and they're right up your alley. Same personality and everything. He's actually pretty good host. I've learned some tips and tricks from him. Holy crap! I've only had 3 beers.
I'm on my first.
And since then, I've got 2 extra subscribers. I'm killing it because of him.
Woo!
Hey man,
No, I'm
growing
just
up.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I actually, Will, when you hit your 100,000 subscribers, I finally hit my 1,000. So there's that.
There you
Hey,
go.
Will, I sent you a text.
I'm right on your heels. What's that, babe?
I sent Will a text.
Oh.
Answering the real question.
Mm.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Have you ever seen anybody train to flare using the what I would call the butterfly technique?
Is that where you flap your wings violently
Exactly.
as you approach the ground?
Exactly. Recently I saw somebody training people. That's the way they're supposed to flare. So when you come in, they're saying you need to have your brakes down to basically your nipples and pump your brakes and then flare the rest of the way down. And I was like, apparently that's supposed to bring the back end of your wing up level to where you have a smoother landing. I
have two
don't
things.
know how correct that is. I mean,
I
to
think
me-
one technique that works well for a beginner wing may not work good for a more advanced wing, and that sounds more like a way of teaching somebody how to
Yeah.
fly, you know, so that you can control them on the ground with your voice. I
Well,
don't
two
know.
things on that. So when you're going down to your nipples, what if you're like a 75-year-old woman? You're hitting your belly.
Way down, man.
Way down.
You must call that bad boy.
Now, Krista's flying. She's got to put them way out here.
All right. So
So it doesn't work.
I did learn this trick at the SIV course that I went to. And actually, because of that, when I was at Sunnyland, 2 years ago, I think it was, I had an engine out and I was coming up extremely long on a very short runway. And I did that. I pumped them all the way to my hip and right back up. And I dropped about 10 feet and leveled out. Did it again, dropped 10 feet, leveled out. Did it again, dropped 10 feet, and came in for a landing.
Okay.
Well,
Can I ask a
you were
question?
dolphining. You
No,
were
no.
basically doing the dolphin thing.
No, I had no motor. My motor died. So
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If you're coming in for a landing and you push your brakes down and let back up, that's instantly going to make your wing
mhm,
shoot forward. That's
And drop.
what I'm worried about.
and drop.
Yeah,
Guess
and
what?
drop, right.
I was coming up long on a short.
Okay, so you were trying to hurry up and get down. I got
Yeah, I was trying to lose altitude
So, question.
because I did not want this to be my second camper that I tried to lay my wing into.
So, question. Wouldn't big ears help you get down also?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you could drop a lot of altitude with big ears, but I mean, if you're already at 50 feet off the ground, I wouldn't recommend big ears there.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No. You
No,
know,
it's just
once upon a time when I was at Waller's, I think it was right after we had breakfast for the first time at the hardware store. We were flying. We left out of there, and I turned and I was climbing up, and I seen some construction guys. And do you know I did not grab my outside A's? I grabbed the second set of outside A's. And when I pulled them, things did not happen like it should have. I dropped quite quickly. And I looked up and I was like, yeah, you won't do that again. I was only about 75 feet. And I was like, that was dumb. Again, there has been so many times in my flying adventures that I should have, 1, died, 2, destroyed my equipment, and 3, hung myself out to dry on power lines. How I've gotten so lucky, I blame it on my wife. And before I leave, when she's out of flying with me, I always love on her. And that's my good luck charm.
There you go.
Good thing she
I
can't hear me.
will say,
I did.
I got to hand it to BGD. On my risers, they actually have little ear icons on the lines that you pull for big ears. It's got a little
Really?
picture of an ear. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
So you
that.
just pull those and you get big ears.
So your whole flight, you got to look at ears? That'd
No.
be irritating.
irritating.
Come
But
on.
they're there. I mean, they're there if you want to do big ears. I haven't even tried it on my wing yet. So
Scuba, I have told so many people to do it. Once they do it, they're like, there's nothing to that. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The build up, you got in your head, like it's going to be the end of the world. I'm telling you, reach up as high as you can. You pull them down. Don't yank them. Just give a nice, even little pull.
Yeah.
And you'll feel maybe a foot and a half drop. Whoop, and then you're just flying. There's no difference on anything else. And if you want to hold them and then change directions, you just weight shift.
Cool.
No hindlegs.
Yeah, I've been flying too low to be practicing any big ears. So, because, around here, Class D airspace, I got to be real careful about how high I'm flying. So I got to stay low. So I can't do any maneuvers whatsoever like that.
So only 1 or 2 joints, not 3.
Yeah.
How high he's flying.
I didn't get that.
What now?
Linda's joke.
Oh, what do you call a frog with no hind legs? I know what happened to those legs. They got ripped in.
That would be a tadpole, but I'm just saying.
I don't know, but I posted that, Krista.
What's up,
I don't
Walter?
know. You posted yep.
Yeah. So Krista came up with, actually, so did Angela and Tony.
Unhoppy.
Angela.
Unhoppy.
Unhoppy.
Because they've been eaten.
Unhoppy. Yeah. Man. Is it 9 o'clock yet?
Guys, don't be mean to Miss Linda.
It's okay, Linda. She has a show on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. It's called Lindy's Treehouse on YouTube. So check it out.
Yeah, she is. She had a little technical difficulty last week, but we got her straightened out.
Kramer saved the day too, and so did Shane. That's right.
I don't know who Kramer is. She didn't seem like she did much of nothing, but I got it. I did it all. I'm just kidding.
And she held the show together.
While me and Linda had a conversation over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Poor thing. She was all upset.
Yeah, we got it though. We got her straightened out.
So I was trying to find, and I can see a map here of endless foot drag, and I know it's 1K7 for Donia, Kansas, but I can't find it on Google Maps so that I could I wanted to see the area around it,
I got a question for Krista because she's been around paramotoring for a while now, and I have not seen any video, and she probably don't, but has she had any desire to fly whatsoever or take a tandem flight or anything like that?
Okay, can I answer this?
Yeah.
First, I'd like to say thanks, Scuba Steve, for not ever watching any of my videos.
Yeah,
I do watch your videos.
I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna
He's
let
an
that
instructor,
one
Steve. You didn't know that?
Scuba, they're literally a video that says Krista's first tandem flight.
I've
Really?
gone up three. I've
She's
gone
gone
up three times. Yeah.
I have not seen that video. How the hell did I miss that video? How many
happens,
years
you
old is it?
No, you got to hit the like, the subscribe, and hit that little bell button. And
I've already done all that. That's bullcrap.
It was a couple years ago. I went up with London Ivy.
yeah, she's all 3 times she's been up with London.
Yeah. So my
Okay.
first flight was like 2 seconds, and I was like, okay, cool. Because I did not.
She said that reminds me of my first date with Shane.
No, I really had no idea that he planned on taking me up. But we were there staying in his yard. I was in our camper, and he had me hang testing his trike, whatever, because he was going to take his wife up eventually. And I literally just thought I was helping. So I packed my cooler, grabbed my chair. I'm sitting in the back of the truck, going to watch him take off. And Shane's like, London wants to take you up. I'm like, no, we never even talked about this. I've got flip-flops on pretty much. That's all I wear if I'm not at work. And it was in November. It was kind of cold for my feet. But I went up and came right back down. He said it was bumpy. I was like, okay. And then I think I'm done. Not done. He took me all around, showed me everything. And Shane thought I was talking his ear off. And it was London going, this is over here. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then he did wing overs. Hated it.
Wow.
Then we did a spiral down, which I thought was amazing. And I thought we were flying. See the video. It is sad. Dad,
She's
you're
like, I was
barely
flying.
moving."
We were spiraling down. And I see the
I'm
video
just
and I'm like,
glad that I'm glad she went up and got to experience what we get to experience all the time. And Munchkin is like, I have no desire to fly. I don't want to. But I think if there's somebody she can trust, she will do a tandem flight. It's going to be hard, but I think I know there's one guy that What? I know you can hear me. I'm just imagining things.
I have no desire to fly myself. But
Okay.
if someone wants to take me up, then
Well-
sure. But I'm not gonna like, hey, take me up.
no,
And,
right.
and if someone else is there and they haven't gone, I'm gonna let them go first. I've experienced it. If I never go again, I'm fine. If I go 100 times, I'm fine. So I'd rather other people get to experience it too. So I'm not selfish.
I mean, even if you did it just once, but you said you've been up 3 times. So I mean,
Yeah, I did a midday flight. I will never do that again.
oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
a midday flight by a chicken coop.
Yes.
And
And it was
You
just
guys
bumpy
know.
and it was nauseating and
I
yeah.
bet that smelled really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean a chicken coop. I mean a 2 football field long chicken coop.
It was at Bad Apple.
It's at Bad Apple.
Chicken farm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was not lovely. Uh-oh.
Kramer just typed in the coordinates here.
Fredonia.
Thank you. And Bill H, that link didn't come through. Thank you, Kramer. I did find Fredonia Airport. I don't know if it's the same one. I don't know how many airports they have in Fredonia. But if does that look familiar to anyone?
Welcome, Walter, from Australia, and tomorrow or whatever time it is over there. I'm
From the
sure it's-
future.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got to find the right freaking. I tell you, when you're doing this computer stuff, it's like you got 10 freaking windows open at the same time. It's hard to keep track of them.
Tony, that is not an option. I'm just saying.
Not it.
Should I?
I'm gonna close.
That would be bad.
That's still a 10-hour trip too.
Bad.
Cupcakes.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Waller.
That's not
Uh-oh.
it there.
Oh, that's just a power button. You're all right.
All right, stand by. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, has anyone responded in the map and the chat if that's it or not?
Nobody's
not,
no.
Okay.
The town is just a quarter mile south.
I'm gonna type in that address.
I don't know what that means.
100 North 15th Street. Oops.
There it is. La Fountain or something. I don't know.
Fredonia, right?
I'm just La Fontaine.
Yeah, Fredonia.
Oh, there it is.
Fredonia,
Fredonia, Kansas. There it is.
No, so that wasn't it. Wait, is it like at a warehouse, Linda?
Really not.
It's an
I got
Amazon,
you haven't
Dairy
sent
Queen.
me
Let's
money
go.
yet.
it's an Amazon airport.
That's Fredonia City Hall.
I can't wait to see Will at the Dairy Queen fly-in. I'm just saying.
Oh, it
Cool. So,
wouldn't matter where it was at. Will would be there. Derek
yeah, I freaking I don't know where that other airport went. Let's see. So
You lost it.
Fredonia, Kansas. It was Fredonia, Kansas Airport. There. That has to be it. There's only one airstrip, she says. So yeah, that's got to be it. Man, it's a long freaking runway. Those are some big fields. I mean, look at the sections there.
The only thing I associate with Kansas is tornadoes. I mean, it'd be great to see one from a far distance. That's about it.
Yeah.
Cooper, you need to learn. You need to live a little, man. You got to get right up to it.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you should kite right next to a tornado. See how it works out for you.
So Bill H says it's a 4,000-foot runway, and that should be plenty for you there, Steve, with your trike.
Elevation 800 RWY 4,500.
Runway.
Oh, runway. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that was. I thought it was telling us the population for a minute. And
Runway 4,500 feet, elevation 800 feet. Man, plenty of outs there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hello,
there's lots there,
Walter. How's it going, Walter? Good
Well,
morning,
it's
sir.
Kansas. I mean, it's flat as you can get. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. So, man, just too freaking far away.
Yeah, that'll be, to tell you the truth, that would have to be a year I decide not to go to any fly-ins and just dedicate that one trip to go. And I don't know if I'm interested.
All right. Can I say something mean?
Mean?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
This will be a first.
I know. Kansas seems flat and boring. Sorry for anybody.
It is. It
I don't
is.
think it's boring. That's exactly what I see from it. So, yeah.
So
I was,
I mean,
Just like a few days before Purdon's, Brooke Sheffield called me and I said, what you doing? And he said, I'm driving across the country. I don't know where he was coming from. And I said, man, I hope you're not in Kansas. And he said, I am in Kansas. That's exactly what he was like. All excited. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. It's 500 miles of just
nothing.
those tumbleweed things really do exist. You know,
Yes.
those
Yeah.
little cartoon things.
Yeah.
Those are two states, Kansas and Iowa. Those two is what I'm trying to avoid because there's just nothing there. Nothing.
No,
Yeah.
Northern Iowa is not too bad.
You
I
say
mean, that's got to be
Northern
a
Ohio?
2-day trip for you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
11 hours for me.
11 hours and you're not going? 11 hours? Dude, I drove 16 hours to get to Ohio. And then I turned around and drove 15 hours back. I did have on the way
You
up.
drove faster.
No, I had 2 drivers I could have drove, but I didn't get tired, so I kept driving. And on the way back, I had 3 drivers, and I still drove back.
Rachel just sitting in the back working, going, "This is great, Shane."
I know she's
And
like,
Brian's like,
she's like, you're a robot. How do you keep driving like this? I'm like, I drive most of the day anyway. So what is the big deal?
And of course, Brian couldn't wait till Rachel got in the car with Shane, so she would be flipping out, and she was just chilling back there, just like la 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 la.
I'm scared to go to Vegas, Angela. I'll probably get in trouble.
No, you won't.
Something.
No, you won't. You bring Munchkin. He'll keep you straight.
Well, yeah, Munchkin would keep me in line. That's for sure. I have gambled on a cruise boat, but I won. And the good thing about that is because I've never played roulette. I literally went in there and I bet what little money I had on green 17 and it hit. So I won $600 and something, which basically paid for my cruise. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah,
It's the best way.
it is.
That's what you got to know when to leave it alone. You know, I did, and then I did go play bingo and I won that, but so did 4 other people. So I only got $99, but that's all right.
Hey, when you woke up this morning, you realized you're still winning, right?
I'm still winning, man.
There you go.
I'm still winning.
Try to get those brownie points with Munchkin. That's what I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Kramer. I don't fly, but
I'm gonna have to see what Shane does with that whole outdoor kitchen and his man cave that he's building, so he can come do mine next. Because we need to redo our backyard big time.
Wait till you see. And I'm going to tell you right now. I'm gonna give a spoil alert. It's just Krista and I doing the patio, and I told you what the measurements on that patio was.
Mm-hmm.
So if you type in on YouTube dry pour, actually if you type in Cajun country, I think it's Cajun country YouTube channel, they do dry pours. What they do is they take concrete and they dump them into their forms and then they smooth them out or they screed, and then they take a paint roller and they smooth the concrete out, and then they mist it a couple times, and then they soak it down, and 48 hours later you're walking on it. And you don't have to pull the wet concrete. You don't have to have 3 or 4 men move all this wet concrete around. So my patio is going to have wire in it, but it is going to be dry poured. And between Krista and I, we will be able to do that by ourselves. So,
Well, if you dry pour, how thick is that going to be? Like how
It's gonna be 4-inch slab.
4-inch? Okay.
So let's say that the concrete PSI, when it's mixed like it's supposed to be, will be 5,000 PSI. You will lose 1,000 PSI, so 4,000 PSI for a patio that we're gonna walk on.
Right.
So,
Or maybe have a grill or something on. You're never going to get near that weight. Yeah.
right. I'm gonna end up doing concrete countertops in the outdoor kitchen, or like bar tops. And that's gonna be concrete. The legs are gonna be concrete, but it won't be nowhere near what I need to worry about.
There's no concrete going in the game room.
Yeah, no concrete going in here.
New YouTube channel coming, Cooking with Chef Shane. I see it now.
Yeah.
He's gonna do more cooking videos, he said.
Yeah, once I get my and then I'm gonna polish the concrete and bring out the aggregate and get it up. I actually want to get it up to 3,000 grit sanding. So it'll actually be a shiny
Look like granite.
It'll look like granite.
That's a bad idea. No.
Why? I got
3,000. Okay, Krista has enough problems walking without falling right now, and you want to?
Oh no, that's gonna be on the countertop, not on the.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you meant the ground. I'm like,
not the slab, the concrete countertop. But
No.
I will tell you, and this is all going to be coming out. I plan to make a concrete sink to put in my outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
The concrete countertops.
I thought we. Never mind.
What?
No.
And I'm figuring in an 8-foot section, I can get 3 people to sit comfortably. There will be 3 pieces of plexiglass where you will put your cup, and they will have LED lights coming through. So you're through the countertop, and it'll be the LEDs will shine through that. So that video will be coming late December, early January when I start. Well, actually, I should say probably February.
Get better soon, John.
Night, John.
Yeah. No, John.
Hey, I just noticed Leah Catula is in the chat, and she mentioned something in December, December camp at Sunnyland.
Mm.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Sunnyland is doing a.
That's right.
They are doing another fly-in. They're trying to do 2 a year. Let me find it real quick.
Isn't that by you?
Oh, it's actually when Will and I actually landed on our first leg of crossing the state of Florida at Sunnyland.
Yeah, I saw. Is it Luis?
Yes, and no, Marco is
Marco.
the owner. Is the owner of the property. Hold on, I'm trying to find it right now.
They said it's going to be when?
It is November. Well, I have November 7th through the 10th, and hold on. I'm literally looking at his Facebook page, and that says November 7th through the 10th.
November. Whoa. Chilly. Except
I think I'm
in
going
Florida,
through
where
on
Shane is.
the next weekend. We're passing through.
What's that?
I think it's the next weekend we're going. The week before Thanksgiving, we're going by there.
For what? You didn't get my permission?
Man, we're just going to go a little further south and hang out for a week.
Where at?
And we're going to go to the Keys.
A little further south. Yeah, I guess so.
Hurry up!
To get to Miami, it's a day's drive to get down to Key West.
It is.
Listen. This guy right here. This one right here. What? In November 7th through the 10th, when Sunnyland is doing their thing. Nick, where are you gonna go?
The Keys.
Did you hear anything about this?
Just now.
I mean,
Before.
Just a middle finger right to the forehead.
Are you taking a Lambo down? What?
Well, it wasn't on the forehead.
It was right up there.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't going to tell you we was camping the first night across from your house.
It's vacant. It's
He's
vacant.
staying at your neighbor's house.
We're going to park at the neighbor's house.
Hey, if we can get Mark to sponsor the event, then it'll be awesome.
Someone else, was it Bill H? Someone else said they went to Little Commas in Idaho. Little Commas?
Don't know.
Fly-in, I guess.
I
But there's
know.
just
Wow.
so many freaking fly-ins. It's amazing. I swear they like multiply.
But they're
Every
all
year.
in. They're all in a short time of the year, though.
They are. They are. There is another one coming up in South Carolina in October, and this is the inaugural fly-in. Larry Chamard has really worked hard on getting his field ready, and I mean he's done a lot of work. So that's going to be, I think, an enjoyable experience. I'm going to try to go show my support. Apparently, there's even a fishing contest there. So
Wow.
yeah, it sounds really interesting.
Hey,
Yeah, I
so
mean, when
how far are you from? I'm sorry. How far are you from Soar the Shore? How far
Probably
is that drive?
4 hours.
Oh, Jesus! I don't expect to see you there.
Well, hell no. I mean,
Oh,
gas ain't cheap,
God.
dude. You know who we got
Gas
in the office right now?
But
Three
he can go to
times.
Purdon's, which is way further away. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna defend him.
I'm
He's
driving
got
3
family
times.
there. So
Oh,
he
okay.
spends family time, so it's
That's
actually a twofer.
I'm
It
driving
is, it's
3
good.
All
times
right,
as
I'll give him
far.
credit there.
Not only just family, I got family on both sides. All my family's up there. Every bit of
Wow.
it.
Okay. Well, that's a good reason. Okay. I'll give
See,
you
I defended you, Will. You remember that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Nick, are you going to take your e-bikes right on past my house and go to the Keys?
I'm going to take them right by your house. We might hang out for the day, and then I'll take them right on down the road.
Hey, hopefully, hey, that's in November. I might have to start my outdoor kitchen early. Hey, here's a grinder. Just start.
Just start working.
Here's a polishing pad.
Yeah.
We're going to start at 50 grit and go all the way to 3,000. Let's go.
I've done it. I've
Too
done
bad
it.
you don't make trikes.
Why? You need one?
I got a buddy of mine wants to buy a trike.
There's a way to convert it. It costs a little bit more.
Yeah. Man, you can spend as much money as you want on an electric vehicle.
Yes, you can.
The other guys that I fly with, they bought all those Quattro 4-cycle motors, which he just did a 4-hour flight on that thing yesterday, which I'm like, wow. But anyways, they're trading in all the Quattro frames and getting PAP frames. That way they can use the PAP trike, which honestly, the PAP trike is really easy to hook your paramotor onto a PAP trike, and it's easy for tandem. It's literally like a couple clips, and then it's a tandem trike. So they're going to do that, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. They saw me fly a trike, and they're like, "Hey, we need to try that."
Yeah.
Thanks for showing everybody your butt, Krista.
Oh, sorry.
She didn't twerk or nothing, so you know.
She was trying to be a assistant.
Stainless steel. There you go, Bill. Yeah, I watched was it Dave Garber set up one of the PAP trikes tandem, and I was like, seriously, that's all you got to do to convert it to tandem? It blew my mind how quick you can change that trike over.
Dude,
And how easy it is.
this cage, I could take this cage off of this PAP and put it back together in under 2 minutes. Take it completely off and put it back on. You're like that.
Now,
Now,
I wish I knew about PAP when I first got into the sport, and I probably would have went that route just because. I mean, the motor.
Alexa, what time is 9 p.m. in Australia? Oh, dang it. I thought I hit mute. Sorry, guys.
I was like, huh? What?
So what do you want?
thank God you didn't not hit mute and say, Alexa, what time is my butt plug coming in?
Hey, don't.
Oh,
Hey, shush. Why would you
Dang,
shut off
man.
my system?
I still don't know what time it is. I mean, she was like a freaking sentence.
Everybody's Alexa's going off.
And
Yeah.
you guys are welcome.
Oh, geez. I swear I hit that button.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys about the 4-inch lights that I'm putting in here.
you did.
No, hold on. I didn't tell them all the stuff. One, there's an app for my phone. 2, I can tell the little machine in there to set it to like romantic mode. It changes colors. You can do it to music. So as the music's beating, it changes all different colors. and then you can
better
demo.
watch him while you're at work.
Oh, Chrissy, you walk in and be like, Alexa, turn on the game room.
Stop
Like it's
saying the
romantic.
word.
Shane
I
is so
can't.
bad. You can do it to music. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm usually
The
really
A
slow
word.
music. Is my
Alexa,
rhythm.
hush. Shut. Stop doing that. Okay.
now ours is
Hey man, it's 1 minute before debate time, so I'm just saying.
Alexa,
Oh my
stop.
God.
Oh, is the debate at 9?
Yeah. But I did want to give a shout out to
Let's do it.
our viewers. Kramer is in the house. I think she was number 1 today. Tony Marzano, Angela Preslick. The other Nick, what's going on, Nick? Am I ever going to see you again, man?
No.
Mr. Dana 54, Andy Busby, Leah Catula, what's going on? She reminded us about the December camp at Sunnyland. Nick Justice, or Nick J, Bushcraft, Texas. Greg Laney, Brian Haybale Waller, what's going on, Brian? Bill H, Walter Priori from Australia, Paramount USA, show Thursday night, 8 p.m. on YouTube. John Wayne, get well soon. Daryl Wolf, Wolfie, what's up? 2 feet and a heartbeat. Hey, man. Daniel Roush, and last but not least, Lone Star Lounge. If I missed anyone, I am sorry.
Wait a minute. You just made my mind explode. Wait, his name really is Nick Justice?
Yes.
Yeah.
I kept saying, why do I keep saying Justice E and Nick Justice? And I'm like, his name probably isn't even Justice, but yet it is. Thank God. Because now I can just say it and be like, I got it right.
Yeah.
It's been messing with my head. Like I didn't. His name's probably not Justice, but I always say Nick Justice for some reason.
So my struggle is I go to call him Justice and end up calling him Justin, and I'm like, dang it. I know what his name is, but every time I go to call him by his last name, it never fails. I always end up calling him freaking.
He answers. It doesn't
he
matter.
answers.
I answer.
Hey, listen.
yeah, but
he
don't go to Justice e-bikes. Go to Just Us e-bikes, and you can buy all kinds of e-bikes and paramotor gear. Parts.
Oh wait,
He has
hold
it.
on,
Oh,
Yeah.
Nick, hold on. What?
Oh, sorry. I was just promoting
Is that it?
for no damn reason.
Nick, is that information correct?
Yeah, some of it's correct, and there's some more
He's
stuff.
got a new
to it.
website now, right?
Here,
Yeah.
how about that?
There it is.
Ah, Paralife. There it is.
Whoa, look at that. Man, Mark McElroy never made that sign look that good, did he? Look at that.
Dang. I can tell you right now, I'm glad. I don't know why I never thought about it, honestly. But when I heard that Mark gave that over to you, I was kind of a little upset. I'm just saying it.
You don't
I'm glad
sell,
it went to you.
You don't sell paramotor stuff. It only makes sense.
Well, I hope it at least has the damn shirts. I'm just saying.
Everybody says that.
No, Nick's going to do really well with it. I am happy that he got it. Not as happy as I would have, but we're going to let that go eventually. But
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Get your new shirt out of the deal. How about that?
hell
Oh, you
no.
got new colors?
Oh, Mark all gave us all free shirts.
Yeah,
whatever you need.
And
I mean, you're going to give me a free shirt. I was already getting free shirts. I mean,
We're gonna get some new cool shirts.
I'm looking for a paramotor prop.
Well, do you know where you need to go? Paralife.
ParalifePPG.com.
What can I find there?
You can find anything you want for paramotors.
Strobes?
Shit.
Strobes, paramotors, engines, props, you name it, we're gonna have it.
how
There
about
we
wings?
go. That's what I'm
How about
talking
wings?
about.
Oh, and wings?
And wings?
Possibly.
Do you
We can
have any?
some.
Do you have any Red Wings?
Oh my God.
Here we go.
With only a $8,000 deposit, you can secure a wing from Paralife PPG.
Well,
Security
Then you
wing.
can order it.
Yeah, man.
just wait.
Will, when you used to put up videos, where did you used to put those up at?
I used to put them up on YouTube. You can find me there. Search for Will Fly or online willflyppg.com. And if you live in the Southeast U.S., make sure you come join our page on Facebook, Southeast Paramotor Group.
And if you want to get 100 subscribers like Will with Will Fly, just Will Fly, stop putting out videos. You'll start getting subscribers left and right. Next thing you know, you have 100,000 for no freaking reason. Now, Scuba Steve.
He has great videos.
Hold on.
Oh,
Scuba
Lord.
Steve on Fridays. What are you doing around 8 o'clock?
On Fridays, we just talk about whatever. I mean, the show started out just vapor related, but once I started flying paramotors, I talk way too much about paramotors during the show, which I know makes half of my audience mad, but the other half are paramotor people because they come over to support, and I can't not talk about paramotors because if you're a pilot, you're gonna freaking talk about it. So that's what we do. But we just have a good time over there. You can find me paramotoroutlaw.com because I'm an outlaw now because I tried to fly over Langley Air Force Base and got busted for it. But yeah, there you go.
All right. And you guys can find me here at Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane on YouTube and PPG Shane only. PPG Shane on TikTok. With that being said, we will see you guys next week. Peace.
I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No filter, I got no filter.
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.